Anyway, Reese's Pieces. Dude, Hershey's doing a contest where if you find the golden pieces, then you get to go to the factory.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they were just the yellow ones, but I just found like 10 of them.
Ha!
I guess you go to the factory 10 times.
Road trip!
Yeah! Okay.
Hey everybody!
Hi guys.
Welcome to another fantastic episode of Lost in Translation.
I'm Dana.
And I'm El Rojas.
If you have any suggestions for us, send
Please.
them on.
And we will do our best to get to them.
Unless they suck.
If they suck, we're not doing them.
Sorry.
Sorry, Andrew. Sorry. Have you ever wanted to be whisked off to a magical place where you go and take a tour of a factory and there's candy and everything's edible and the children next to you are being picked off one by one and you're left alone with this guy in his cane and his top hat who's trying to get you to take over the factory, if you know what I mean?
No, I have never wanted to do that.
If you have...
If you have, you might have.
Then you would enjoy the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Also known as Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory if you're going by the movie.
The good one. Anyway. So, story of Willy Wonka.
There's this little kid called Charlie Bucket. He's poor. He practically lives in a bucket.
Which is why his last name was Bucket. He couldn't afford a last name, so he just went off whatever he had. He hears about this contest going on where this great candy inventor, because there's so many of those, it has this competition going on. If you find the golden ticket that is in the candy, which makes it taste awful, by the way, you get to go tour the factory.
There's 5 golden tickets, and he sees one kid get it, and a second, and a third, and a fourth, and
then
they're all
some
brass.
Middle Eastern dude is like, I found the golden ticket. I'm going to go to the factory.
I love the chocolate.
But it's a fake.
He lies.
He's a liar. So, Charlie gives up hope. One day, he finds a coin in the street because, you know, he doesn't have money on his own. He's just some poor little blonde kid on the street.
He has to beg. He has
to beg. To do improper things for money.
But he finds money on his own, and he decides to go spend it on some chocolate.
I mean,
you know,
don't give it to your family who needs it.
Or put it in the bank and save up.
Of course not.
Why not
Let's
just
go
get some
spend it
chocolate?
on candy.
So he goes to the candy store. He buys a
Scrum-diddly-umptious bar.
A nice big bar of chocolate.
Yep. This is good. This is tasty. This must be what real chocolate tastes like.
And then
he gets another bar
gets 2
for his
bars.
grandpa. For Grandpa George.
Because, you know, he can eat chocolate without dying.
Because
he's the only one.
He's the only one. The other grandparents aren't even able to move out of the bed. But Grandpa George is special.
He can get up and dance if he
can
wants.
Sing. He can do whatever he feels like.
He's a special person.
Charlie goes outside, hears news that the other ticket was a fake, and instead of caring about poor Grandpa George,
he opens the chocolate up just to check.
That old man doesn't need any happiness, right?
And guess what he finds?
Golden
the
ticket.
Golden ticket.
Okay, golden ticket, great idea. Putting it in chocolate, bad
idea.
Last time I checked, gold was not something that you should eat.
Anyway.
So
he finds the golden ticket.
Wow.
Wow. And he gets to go tour the factory with all these other children. So he takes the tour of this gigantic chocolate factory.
With these 4 other brats.
And eventually he's the only one left. That means he gets to inherit the factory, but he chooses to live with his family instead.
Willy Wonka says, Charlie, your family's gonna live here too. Because that's exactly right where they want to be, right?
Right in the middle of all
in
the
middle
chocolate
of a factory.
The grandparents can't eat.
But they can't eat because they're too old. I think that's the dream come true.
That's so nice of him.
So now, as translators, we're going to break it down for you.
There's a few things that we find wrong with this story. Okay?
Number 1.
Oompa Loompas.
I mean, enslaving some small race just so you can have workers, cheap workers for your factory?
Not the nicest thing you can do.
Someone else tried that with Jewish people just so they could do his taxes for free, and he got killed.
Didn't work out.
Not at all.
No.
2.
The Tunnel of Death.
Last time I checked, a tunnel of freaky images has nothing to do with chocolate making.
Oh look, that chicken's head just cut off.
I want
some
chocolate. Go get us some chocolate. Oh! Bug crawling on someone's face.
Ugh.
Do they have any scrumdiddlyumptious bars here?
Yeah.
No.
They may as well be showing Twilight.
I'd feel just as sick. Number 3.
The children.
Picking children off one by one?
Also not a nice thing to do.
No. And the things they do to them. It's not like, oh hey, thanks for coming, but
goodbye.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
No. It's not like that.
It's, hey little girl, would you like some gum? Oh, don't try that one. No, stop. Police.
No.
Oh, she's eating it.
Oh, she's turning into a giant blueberry. Oh well.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka supports child obesity.
He supports obesity of every kind. I mean, first off, he sends out this massive competition to get people to buy his chocolate, get obese, get them to the factory in which they're going to have to enlarge the doors to get them in there, and then he rolls them on out as blueberries. That's pretty sadistic.
And then to the already fat kid, he fattens him up even more with chocolate, and then shoves him up a tube where he can't
Look,
fit.
what's that over there? Oh, das ist un chocolate flavor. I want some.
Yum!
And he kicks him in. He doesn't, but you know, that's how
He
I imagine
trips.
it. He trips into the river and gets sucked up this tube. But it's okay.
Because he only gets made into fudge.
But you know, that's just wrong. I find that disgusting. However, I'll still buy a couple pounds. And trust me, that kid could stand to lose a few pounds, if you know what I mean.
Good one. And then, not only does he support child obesity,
he supports midgets. Here's my thing, though. With the kid that got made tiny, I think that was a plan from the Oompa Loompas.
revenge,
Revenge. That way, there's someone smaller than them
that they can pick on.
Oompa Loompas are happy, and Wonka doesn't have an uprising, and a union is informed.
Who wants an Oompa Loompa union?
No one.
No one.
We come to Charlie and his grandpa.
Who find the true value of life is candy.
And fizzy lifty drinks, but that's okay only if you don't get caught.
That's such a good metaphor.
I know, right? You mean
Mr. Willy Wonka.
Mastermind behind this whole plan.
You'd think that a guy who lives with candy would be nice.
Here's the thing. He's a dictator, first of all, to the Oompa Loompas. Secondly, he doesn't like children. And 3, he doesn't like old people. Did you see the way he treated the grandpa in the movie? The other old people. Yeah, come live in the factory. It'll be oodles of fun.
You can't eat it.
In a factory. Well, now that we've talked to you about Willy Wonka, we hope you understand what you're reading and watching next time.
And what you're eating.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm El Rojas.
And I'm Dana.
And from all of us here at Lost in Translation.
See you next time.
Bye. And let's do, okay, slug word. I'm just saying, if some old guy in a bowler hat and bottle glasses comes up to me in the alleyway offering me money for my gobstopper,
You say no.
I say, help. Oh, you know, I didn't turn it off.
Oh, Rojas, I think you're turning red.
I had some gum today. It was some Wonka. But,
Oh my gosh.
oh my God! Oh, you're